night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga. But we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it. And they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well, it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well, then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater, her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her, you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a root. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth of Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back. We ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God.
Now woo-de-woo, something. Know the police listen, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking now woo-de-woo, something. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running. Swear to God, nigga.
What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network, back in the same, like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. Big dog, tap in with the tap in. If you ain't tapped in with the good, tap in, man. I'm finna give y'all a 3-for-1. 3 quick little stories. They all short, but we finna get into them, man. I'm gonna start trying to bring y'all a little bit different type of content, a little bit more stuff like this, not like that. You feel me? Let's jump into this, man. Shout out to everybody who celebrates Juneteenth. Not sure how you guys do it, but, you know, somebody asked me today, you know why I don't celebrate Juneteenth? And I said, why? Because I say, them ninjas. And then they looked at me like I was crazy. But you the one that don't celebrate Juneteenth, so why is it not them ninjas? I feel like that's the most appropriate response. Why I don't celebrate Juneteenth? Because them ninjas. It's National Nigga Day. So if you don't celebrate National Nigga Day, it must mean them niggas. No. Hit the description and sign the petition, man. Get rid of pathetic fatso from these greater United Staters. And make sure you hit us up on Instagram, TRAPNEWSNETWORX, Trap News Network. And we would love for y'all to be a part of this Trap News Network family, giving out potentially paid correspondent jobs. So get into that if you ain't got into that. We got a Chicks Move. We got a Figmunity. We got a Urban Politicians. Follow all 3. We're going to start with Urban Politicians. Let's get into it. Let's go. He's talking about Diddy calling out Kid Cudi.
As how the defense is handling some of this explosive testimony from Kid Cudi, who was very strong on the stand, according to our reporters who are in there watching this every single day. How is the defense handling itself so far?
Well, first of all, explosive is the perfect word because the main point of that testimony from the prosecution's perspective was the Molotov cocktail that Kid Cudi says it was Combs and his affiliates, his associates, who blew up his car. And that is part of the predicate crimes prosecutors are seeking to establish of arson, which goes towards racketeering. But Sarah, I was actually in the courtroom for Kid Cudi's testimony, so I saw it. He was a great witness, but the defense was able to chip away at his testimony on cross and establish that he had no direct information. He didn't see anybody. There were no cameras. There was never an arrest. Basically, throwing a little bit of doubt as to whether or not he could really say it was Combs or someone associated with Combs who actually did that damage to his car. So the defense did a good job. He also said that Cassie played him. This was his testimony, and that she was living a double life by dating both himself.
I hate to sound like that, but Kid Cudi's the real victim in all this. Another black man hurt by these dastardly women crying wolf when Kid Cudi is out here just trying to be on a pursuit of happiness, and he knows that everything that shines ain't always gonna be golden. Shout out to Kid Cudi. It's one of my favorite songs. I love The Pursuit of Happiness.
And Combs. Now, that speaks to her autonomy in the situation, that element of control. So the defense did an excellent job on cross-examination of getting that out in front of the jury.
Yeah, one of those moments that Kid Cudi had was saying that he saw Combs standing outside after that car was burned, looking like a supervillain, staying there with his hands behind his back. But I am curious about some of this coming in. There was no police report, there was no investigation, there was no arrest of Sean Diddy Combs at the time. Were you surprised that came in, that the judge allowed that testimony and those pictures?
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's more to come on this, because it was a lot of supposition on behalf of Kid Cudi, saying this must have been him because we had this warning, and then the thing happened. So it was, and that is always, frankly, a danger in a racketeering case. They have this huge swath of time that they're covering. There's lots of events. There's a real question of is all of this stuff properly before the jury?
Yeah, and that is something that obviously, if there's a conviction, that can come back up on appeal.
So tomorrow, after this long weekend, we'll be back in session in court, and Capricorn Clark is set to take the stand now. She's come up in several different witness testimonies. She's been referenced. She's a longtime assistant and eventually became an executive at Bad Boy Records. So many of the witnesses that we've heard from so far that were affiliated or working for Combs were little snapshots of time. 2 years here, 2 years there. Capricorn Clark worked with him for a longer period of time. She also was referenced in Kid Cudi's testimony that she had reached out to Kid Cudi and said, hey, Combs and some of his affiliates are at your house, are breaking into your house. So she's certainly going to be a very important witness. And my expectation from pre-trial is that she's going to testify about the means and methods of the criminal racketeering conspiracy that prosecutors are seeking to establish.
Yeah, and we're expecting, 6 weeks of the prosecution putting on its case and the defense doing its thing afterwards.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back, another edition.
So with that being said, man, that's the first quick one. Cassie is out here setting up Kid Cudi. Yeah, now we ain't saying that she deserves to be Diddy's and all that, but we are saying is Cassie might not be as innocent as she wants us to think, as far as, blah, 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 because Kid Cudi didn't have nothing to do with nothing, so Kid Cudi shouldn't have nothing to do with nothing. But it's unfortunate Kid Cudi got his car knocked down. Let's knock into this, man. BOF is talking about Sharp going over there, and Smack is not feeling it.
How do you feel about church coming on Back On Figg on Friday?
Oh, are you the dumbest nigga in the world?
I don't know what's going on.
I'm asking a question.
I don't even
Why
know.
you saying that?
Where did you even get that from, bro?
Yeah, where you get that from?
Did you tell him to come on Friday or something?
What?
Who said that?
You.
I did not say that.
What?
I said Mac Wop is coming. I did not say nothing about that.
I'm stupid now.
How many dudes do we have now?
You was joking with that.
So you took it serious?
Yes.
You was an idiot, dog.
Hey, man, y'all gonna stop talking about Smack like he the problem around there, man. Smack be giving y'all news y'all can use, and now that y'all can't get nobody's college. And he gave y'all some facts about that Rico, and y'all brushed it off. Y'all gonna stop talking crazy about Smack, man.
Who did? Ben. So you know I'm not stupid, and I know what the fuck I'm talking about, though.
I can't believe it. Ben, the first nigga that said it.
Because he agreed. That's why. I'm not stupid. See what I'm saying? Try to always make it seem like I'm just a stupid nigga. Like, I don't know.
So I'm saying like you a stupid nigga. Like
you didn't make it up out of thin air.
No, I didn't just make this up out of thin air.
I was like, that was random. Yeah, that was random as hell.
Because I
didn't see nothing about that.
Well, I'm not even out here.
You didn't care, right? Nigga, why are you?
I just wanted to be there.
Bro, not even out here.
Wait, you're not gonna be there Friday?
No.
Oh, okay.
Then he got other shit to do,
Boots on the ground.
You're not coming on Friday? Boots on the ground. That's more important.
Boots on the ground.
So he's saying that the motorcycle club is more important. He keeps saying that Smack put his motorcycle club before podcasting.
You don't want to start what's more important.
It's all good. Go do your thing on Friday, bro.
Wait, is that gonna be every Friday?
Oh, every Friday what?
No, I'm asking. Is it gonna be every Friday?
It's what's gonna be every Friday. It's Armand.
He's going on a trip. Oh, I didn't know. That's what I was asking. If he's leaving, that's usually the only time he leaves.
Thank you.
Is when he go on a trip.
Thank you.
And that's mandatory in this club. That's what we learned on here.
I mean, unless
That's the Fresno run they going on, I believe.
you pay.
So Back On Figg will have to cover it.
Yeah.
How much the fine? Back On
Every
Figg.
time. Yeah, every
Take
time.
your ass.
Thank you.
And that's mandatory in this club. That's what we learned on here.
I mean, unless you pay.
So
You
Back
gonna
On
pay
Figg will
that
have to
fine?
cover it.
Yeah.
How much the fine? Back On
Every
Figg.
time. Yeah,
So you said 300.
Take your ass. I come out the company account if you want you to stay.
I'll stay.
Yeah, I'll pay you stay.
I mean, y'all pay.
You don't want
Company
to
account.
stay. See, you don't want to stay. It's all good. No, it's okay. Go ahead. Do it up. Play around.
Smack said, I ain't trying to go, nigga. I'm trying to stay. I'm trying to go, nigga. I'm trying to get up out of here. I'm trying to hit the open road.
Oh.
So what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Stay or go? For real shit. Stay or go?
Tell the truth.
Why you smiling? What?
He want to go back to that GS.
That's fine.
Nah, I'm going out of town. I'm going out of town.
Where y'all going?
Oakland.
Oh, yeah. It'll be going up there, huh?
Yeah.
What's the shit called up there? Dragons? Y'all be going?
Yeah, and I'm going to go see all my family out there.
Okay.
I went to a big-ass motorcycle club out there one time. I said, them niggas deep as hell.
Right, it was the
The
Dragons.
Dragons that be going up. Shout out, man. Y'all had 2 shows.
All right, man. So we finna get into that. And then the last one, Jess Hilarious. Let's see what Chicks been talking about.
All the coverage that you guys, we gotta stop this light. I just subscribe to your shit too, bro. Enough is enough, you guys. We gotta stop this light skin versus dark skin beef. Now, I didn't know so many people hated Jess Hilarious and actually had beef with her. Before she got into hip-hop media, I thought she was just a regular Instagram comedian. I mean, yeah, she might make a couple jokes on some rappers, but I didn't think media personalities had smoke with her. From beefing with DJ Academics, Corey Holcomb, shit, even her own goddamn co-worker, Lauren LaRosa. And now we got Mona Love, aka Don't Call Me White Girl. Now, believe it or not, Mona and Jess Hilarious were actually friends. Or at least acquaintances. Last year when Jess Hilarious...
There are no actual friends in this industry, just a bunch of people who pretend to like you until they can feel like they can make content out of you or blah, blah, blah to their benefit, but there are no friends.
Got into a beef with a content creator called T.S. Madison. For some reason, she felt the need to let people know that she was not friends with Mona.
Madison, do not call nobody else to try to get me on the phone to hash things out after you see that this ain't going your way. Because this did not have to be like this, not have to end up like this. Don't call Jason Lee, because that's not my friend. Do not call Mona. Don't call me white girl. That's not my friend either. Don't call nobody who we mutually know to try to talk to me after this, because it's done. Stop calling me your sister. You are not my sister. You're not even my brother.
Now, I don't know what prompted Jess to mention Mona's name or the actual reason that these two fell out, but it definitely caught Mona by surprise and she was not fucking with Jess after that. Last year, Mona went on her podcast and told Jess Hilarious, F you for life, and when you see me, stop acting like we're cool. Now, I'm going to hold Jess accountable for a second here. Whatever happened between you and Mona should have stayed behind the scenes, especially if you're going to do black media. You have to know how to play the game. Unless somebody did you filthy in public, you just can't come out and say, yo, I don't fuck with this person unprovoked. Especially if it's a female that's in media. There's not too many of you guys.
I have no actual information about this beef. We are all learning together. I didn't even know Jess Hilarious and Don't Call Me White Girl was getting into it.
In this industry anyways. So why not play nice and get along with each other? Now, if anybody's still wondering, Mona still has smoke with Jess. Mona was asked about Jess Hilarious on the Joe Budden podcast this week, and boy, does she not shy away from the topic.
Did you see Jess Hilarious scene on Tubi?
Fuck Jess Hilarious.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I don't like
This
it.
escalated quickly.
Oh, you don't fuck with her?
Forgot about that.
Nah.
Can you? I don't know what happened. Like, just
Y'all got
don't
beef?
fuck with
Like
her.
beef? Real beef? Messy as this.
We would never, we don't, no, we would never have beef. That's impossible. I'm a comic. She's a comic. You know what I mean? I can read, she can't read. I don't like Jess Hilarious.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We was cool.
Why is she going at Jess Hilarious like this?
Went out her way to get on the biggest platform in black media and say that she wasn't my friend.
Yeah, I can't.
The second biggest platform in black media, and she went out her way to use both my names, Damona and Mona, and refer to me not as a friend. Now, a lot of people think that that's like petty or whatever, but I'm a girl. Me and her born a day apart. I caught it. I caught what she meant by it. So all I said was, fuck you back, bitch. And in fact, what I said was, when you see me, don't Joe me, because I don't appreciate that shit. Like, I'm not good with that.
What's
you
Joe?
jumping,
Being Joe. It's like
Philly
slang, right?
When I see her, I have a video of this bitch
Kiki.
jumping in my lap like a kid, like my son do. Like when I get my son alive, I be jumping in my lap. I have a video of her doing that when she see me at like a roots picnic or something. You can't do that to me and then get on paper. Don't. That's not my friend. I don't fuck with her. I heard you, bitch. I just said fuck you back. back. And it's like people, I said the same thing.
Hey, Bona, you gotta chill, yo. What you mean Jess Hilarious can't read? Stop it. Now, even though Jess is on a way bigger platform than Mona with the Breakfast Club, if we're talking strictly just media personality, you gotta give it to Mona over Jess. And that's not a knock on Jess. If we're talking comedic timing, funny, entertaining, witty, also able to hold and drive conversations, you gotta give it to Mona. And personally, this beef between Jess and
again, know nothing about this beef. This is a new one to me.
Mona seems to be all about nothing. I'll bet you guys if these two ever got on the phone, not sure why they haven't yet, they'll actually realize that they're beefing over basically nothing. Jess Hilarious was still brand new to being a media personality. If you ask me, now that she's actually media trained and she now knows what to reveal to the public and what not to talk about, I think she probably would regret putting Mona on blast. You guys get in the comments.
All right, man, we up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal, though. It's red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free Avenue Angel, so he's free. We gone.